Before I start, I want to tell you why I didn't post a video on Tuesday or Wednesday. On Tuesday, I didn't want to post one because this microphone was coming on Wednesday, and on Wednesday, I don't really have any excuse. I just kind of forgot. So, we'll start before the Kingdom of Wessex, which later became England. And in 54 BC, when the Romans first came. In 260, the Gauls got England, and then in 274, it went back to the Romans. 286 to the Britannic Empire, and then 296 to the Western Roman Empire, and 324 to the Roman Empire, and 337 to the Western Roman Empire. I meant 337 to the Western Roman Empire, 350 to the Roman Empire, 364 to the Western Roman Empire. They just kept changing and just kept going back and forth and back and forth. And then 392 to the Roman Empire, 395 to the Western Roman Empire, and it never went back to the Roman Empire because in 395 they split and never went back together again. And then in 410, the Western Romans left England, and many Britannic kingdoms started in England. But in 410, the only one in England was Dumnonia, which was in Cornwall. And there was also the Kingdom of Gwynedd in northern Wales. Then in 519, there were still many Britannic kingdoms there, but the main one that we will focus on is Wessex, which until 733 was independent until in 733 when Mercia occupied Wessex. And then in 752, Wessex gained independence again. In 779, Mercia occupied Wessex again. In 802, Wessex gained independence again. And then in 927, Wessex became England and took over Mercia. And also defeated the Danish in England. Then in 1013, they joined the North Sea Empire, but then in 1014 they left, and then in 1016 they went back into the North Sea Empire, and then in 1042 the North Sea Empire ended. In 1066, I think you know where this is going. William the Conqueror invaded England from Normandy in 1066 in the Battle of Hastings. So then Normandy owned England until 1135, when it went to the French county of Blois. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's spelled Blois, as you can see on the left, which was in England until only for 3 years, when Anjou invaded England, another French county, which later became a duchy. And then in 1153, Blois got England back, but then in 1154, Anjou got England back, and, well, not really back, they just got the entirety of England, and then they became the Angevin Empire. Then, in 1216, the Angevin Empire fell, and France occupied England, or Capet. Well, yes, France. Yeah, France. And then in 1217, It went back to England. And then 400 years later, in 1603, the Union of the Crowns began, which was when Queen Elizabeth I died, but she was unmarried and had no heir. So they called her like the Virgin Queen, and that's how Virginia was named. A US state, if you don't know. And so when she died without any heirs or husbands, then her cousin, the only variable heir, was the King of Scotland. So he took over England and Ireland, ruling over the entire British Isles, except for Guernsey and Jersey, which was still owned. So then, in 1642, in 1640, Ireland fought against the Scottish for independence, and in 1642, England did. And then in 1660, Scotland reunited all of them under the Scottish monarchy. Reunited Scotland, England, and Ireland under the Scottish monarchy, and then in 1689 there was the Glorious Revolution, which the English wanted independence again, and it succeeded. So if it didn't succeed, Scotland might have been the ruler of the where the capital of the United Kingdom would be and where it would be based. But in the Industrial Revolution, England would be a pretty good spot other than Scotland. So maybe England would rebel. And then since 1689, England has been independent, but in 1707 they united with Scotland, creating Great Britain. And then in 1801, they united with Ireland. Great Britain united with Ireland, creating the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. And then in 1922, when Ireland gained independence, they changed their name to the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.